If you're starting out in collecting, I think take some advice. Yeah, think about it. What we find is with some collectors, they start to buy haphazardly. They buy, anything new that's coming on the market. Oh, let me get a bottle of this. Let me get a bottle of that. And then a few months later, they might say, oh, there's too many things on the market. I need to change my collecting profile. So what we recommend to customers is pick up on something which you enjoy. If you're already a whiskey consumer and you like a particular distillery, might be a really good starting step to say, oh, that's a good distillery. Possibly just collect that. Lost distilleries, as I was talking about earlier, I think is a really, really good collecting idea. One bottle from each distillery. I like to recommend that as a collecting idea. It depends on people. Everyone's different. Some people have big budgets and they're happy to buy 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 bottles. Some people will say, well, you know what, I don't actually have that much space in my house. I only want 100 bottles, 200 bottles. So one bottle from each distillery, you have 130 odd bottles, 140 bottles. It's a nice little collection. I would say definitely standing up. Spirit should never really be lying down. The main reason why is because the alcohol content is so high, and if the bottles are lying down, the whiskey will, the spirit will eventually react with the cork. Yeah, so definitely standing up. With wine ages in the bottle a little bit, so touching the cork is good, but with spirits, definitely no. I think it should be a combination of both. I think the fun element is very, very important. There's no point in doing anything unless there's some fun to it. I'd say the perfect balance is when somebody is a drinker and starts to collect. What I recommend people who don't really like whiskey is usually don't do it. Because you don't really understand the product. As I said to you, one of the things which we recommend to people is if you like a particular whiskey, it might be a good starting step to collect that, but at least you understand what you're buying. So I think that's quite important.